Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Telltale's Batman. Of course, we played the first episode when it came out a little while ago. I thought it was okay. It was pretty enjoyable. Like, I didn't immediately think it was absolutely spectacular, but equally, Life is Strange, its first episode was just pretty good. It was only episode 2 where Life is Strange really made me sit up and think, ooh, this is something rather special. So, as a result, I will gladly give this a bit of a second look now and try out its second episode. I know this did actually come out a few days ago, by the way, but as they say, Batman late than never. So here we are, episode 2, The Children of Arkham. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. Oh yes, of course, episode 1 ended on that rather odd moment where Bruce got really angry and started yelling at Alfred because Alfred once served tea to Bruce's parents while they were having a meeting with Falcone, and this is an unforgivable transgression, even though Bruce had a meeting with Falcone like the same flipping day.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Yeah, well, I'm not corrupt. I'm going to be not corrupt.
My money has never corrupted me, and I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
So why would you never have told me this before?
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Now this kind of recontextualizes things. Potentially my parents were killed because of trouble they brought on themselves.
Just give me some time to think it through, okay?
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Yeah, my father had enemies. He could have brought this on himself, potentially.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Please tell me you're not about to examine the crime scene several decades on. Oh my god, I actually flipping am. Alright. Bruce, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not here anymore. And even if it were, you don't actually have your bat suit and bat eyes and bat scanner and whatever with you. Oh no, sorry, I'm just using my perfect bat memory.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
And yeah, first we just need to figure out why.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Okay, what else do we have around here? As for why I told Alfred to kind of give me some time, by the way, I want to hear the full story before I make a judgment on him. Like, I will basically forgive him, but I don't want to jump to that. I'd rather just kind of, hear everything from him first.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
See, that's a pretty important thing to remember if you're about to start a life of fighting vigilante crime.
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
You're telling me Bruce had a perfect memory of who killed his father this whole time, even while going after Falcone himself? I mean, Bruce isn't exactly a suppress the pain kind of guy. He is pretty much an embrace the pain kind of bloke.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Thank goodness I just had the world's most convenient memory recollection. Marvellous. That is slightly ridiculous.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to be keeping a distance from each other, really.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
Person who you don't want to
I'm
know.
all for blind support.
I'm going to be honest with
what I'm
Harvey.
getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
He's not in my pocket, really.
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Batman's a real hero, and a handsome one too.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Why would I assume Falcone would ever tell me the truth about this? I mean, he's not going to admit to arranging an assassination. That's a really, really serious crime.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Yeah, let's keep it polite for now.
Put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
I was civil enough.
You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Let's just play it cool for now. Don't show our hand too early.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
This strikes me as risky, but then I'm pretty sure he won't be able to die, surely. Hurt him, ease his pain. I'd rather just kind of refuse to assist in either way. But if I have to choose, I'll go for ease rather than hurt. Batman chose to spare him. I'm going to spare him too.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Ooh! Oh!
They're waiting for you in hell!
Right! Well, I wasn't expecting that.
The bastard had to die.
What's up with her lip?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
I'm gonna be honest, he's not doing well. Okay, I thought he wasn't gonna die. Right. There was something on her lip, a weird pattern. Something happened. Why would I be in the room?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Something was wrong with her. There's something on her mouth. Something was done to her.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating.
No, we need facts first.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Look at her lips.
Facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney,
Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything.
Wait, why would you leave Bruce Wayne alone with her? Why not an actual police officer? Especially after you've turned off the cameras.
Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Oh, I just carry around the back computer on my phone. That's cool.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Okay, the lips. Start with the flipping lips. It was blatantly something on the lips.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Yep, fine. And, well, there's some sort of mark there as well, but fine, the neck.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Now let's see if she even remembers what's going on.
Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Come on, we need a little bit more than that.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Who would have accessed the GCPD?
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Yeah, someone got her. Yeah, needle marks.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Ooh, Vicky Vale!
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, no comment.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where are you hearing this?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
Okay, you know what? I trusted her last time. Ooh, but no. Sorry. I can't.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I can't put Renee in it.
This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
I couldn't betray her. I honestly believe she's an innocent victim in this. If I'd have been able to just make something up, like there was a man talking about revolution, that would have been fine, but that wasn't an option. Back to the rather cool Batcave we go.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Honestly, not much.
What did you learn from him?
Really nothing particularly specific.
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
So if somebody wanted to destabilize the city or take it over for themselves, hiring an assassin who was known to be associated with one of the three to take out one of the other of the three, that could potentially be a good way of destabilizing things, yes.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
And I'm guessing that what was used at the police station was a more sophisticated version, where it just allowed the person to be highly suggestible.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
I really hope the drones are actually smaller than that, otherwise we do just have giant building-sized bat robots floating over the city right now. Right, now let's find ourselves a signal. There we go, that'll do.
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Find her. Surely that's gotta be Vicky Vale, who I may have got into a little bit of trouble.
Bring me her head.
Yep, I've got to say Vicky's in trouble. And I'm sorry, I would have liked to have had Vicky help me, but, like, I'm not going to selfishly have Vicky help me if that's going to lead to Montoya being in trouble, because she did nothing wrong. She's just the victim too.
Yeah, no, you go. You'll be alright. Alright.
And there we go. Lovely. What is that? Oh, back at the Skyline Club. Has Cobblepot taken it over?
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
And back here we go. Trashed the place last time we were here, of course. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, we're just straight up going in and beating everyone up. Again? Same place twice in a single day? Alright. Oh no, more supper for now.
And I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Who's the massive tough zombie guy in the background there? Are we dealing with, like, this game's version of Killer Croc, Solomon Grundy, something like that? Let's just quickly take you out.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is it? I don't know! Please! Names. Hey, you can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time! You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV.
No, I didn't. I chose not to do that.
City, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
No, Bruce isn't involved. Just take out Hill and we're good.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty Boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Oh dear. Right, so I have to take out this bloke then. Got it. Possibly I should have been a little bit faster on the B button right there. Right, just gotta swingy, swingy, swing. Come on, Batman, fight back here. Do something productive. He really does not care, does he? Okay, apparently this was a meant to lose sort of fight, perhaps. No, let's go back up for round 2. Got it. Nope, already gone. Need to talk urgently. Stacked deck, 6 PM, no capes. Okay, fair enough. So we're meeting Catwoman, or rather Selina, at a bit of a back alley gambling den. Blimey. I feel like you are the most recognisable man in the entire city. This is not going to go well. So actually, let's have a quick look at the news. What's on TV right now?
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
He says, walking around with his face completely flipping and covered. At least put the hood up, Bruce, for goodness sake.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Do you know Selena Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes?
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
I'd have been happy to buy them around. That'd have been fine.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I did not screw you over.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
Well, yeah, we actually know each other.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
She's not wrong.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
Something to do. Yeah, let's be as specific as possible.
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to
Yep, just leaving. That's the most sensible thing possible.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Keep Harvey out of this. The less he knows, the safer he'll be.
I'm sure his safety is your paramount concern. You and I...
Oh. Things are about to get messy.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her.
Right, time to beat up some people. You should leave. I get the feeling that's not going to work out, but let's give it a go.
I said leave!
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Right, let's get this guy sorted out then. Marvellous. And we're in a proper fight scene now. Smash you in the face. Beautiful. Now we just need to get our bat meter filled up. And then we'll be able to do some sort of finishing move. And, ooh, we make a good team. In fact, I get the feeling we're both kind of enjoying this. And smash you through table. Someone else coming up. And why? And then just give him a bit of a... onto the bar, I'm guessing. Ooh, hello. Hello. That'll do. Over onto... oh, no, the table instead. Fine. You know what? Smashing us under the pool table, that's alright. Oh, Bruce. Bruce is just a little bit interested in this whole woman who can kick a lot of ass thing, isn't he? Oh yeah, Bruce actually quite likes having a partner who's like this.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Oh yeah, Bruce is totally into this. Oh, nice. And we're ready to bat move it up. Anytime you want, let's bat finish this. And bat finish. Wait, that was her finisher. I feel like that shouldn't have been my bat finish.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
You know how Batman's normally like, you know, a grumpy, serious, got to do the serious things kind of guy? And he just kind of pretends to be like a playboy billionaire philanthropist to kind of cover himself while he's Bruce Wayne. I'm kind of playing Batman the opposite. Like, my Bruce Wayne is just kind of a playboy billionaire philanthropist who kind of wants to sleep with absolutely all the women in the story. And he's only Batman because he does actually kind of like dressing up in high-tech military gear and beating up other people just for fun. My Batman's just totally in it for the giggles. So yeah, okay. I think my Batman might be a little bit into Selina Kyle as well. Harvey can find a different girlfriend, it'll be fine.
Come on, this way.
And now we've got the phone. So admittedly, we already kind of knew Oswald's phone number and Bruce could have called him up any time, so never mind.
Quick, check the alleyway!
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Oh. If it's an option, totally going for it. Yup, abso-flipping-lutely.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait.
And yeah, are we in this together, Selina?
Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Ah, now this is interesting. So I have to choose whether to go and see Hill as Bruce Wayne or as Batman. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to think about that one for a minute. So, we will pick up on this choice at the beginning of next time. Like, these are not long. We will wrap this up next time, and we will figure out what we're going to do with Hill, whether we're going to go as Bruce Wayne or Batman, and then go straight on to whatever follows up. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John, this has been many a true nerd, and this has been Telltale's Batman, Episode 2, The Children of Arkham. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Haha, I'm ingenious at time. Oh, okay, this escalated quickly. I'd like to fly your drone. So good about a butterfly in a bucket. What does that tell you about the human condition? Are we the butterfly and is capitalism the bucket? What happens if you go right to the back in time? The very beginning of time. Oh, you literally just burn the universe.